up, guys? Bebop Vox here, and I am with Jason, the producer of SimCity. 10 years, bro. I just saw that exclusive video. Amazing, man. That multiplayer. How much am I going to hate my friends after this? Like, they're my neighbors.
Well, you know, that all depends on your friends. Multiplayer, you can work together and work on great works. You can help each other out by sending power and workers and other resources. But of course, the choices you make are also going to ripple out and affect your friends in the region. So
I got to tell you guys, like, if you have really crappy friends, if they have bad crime, they're like, those guys are going over to your city to cause havoc. It's insane, like, the detail that you guys put into this. It is called the Glass Box. It's great. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, that's the Glass Box simulation engine, and that's really our simulation with integrity, where what you see in the game is what we're actually simulating. So when you see a sim walking around or a car driving around or a criminal element appear, those are all actually simulating on the engine, and we're visualizing those for you.
Yeah. Unlike back in the sim days where it's just like a highway full of cars and there's only really like 3 cars on it.
That's right. I mean, every car you see is an actual car in the game. So you see those, if you get a big traffic jam, that's because your road's not big enough and you have too many cars. But every car represents one car. There's no special effects going over it to fake it. It's actually showing it to you.
And all that data is so beautifully presented to people. Tell us a little bit about the customized buildings that you can upgrade and everything else.
Sure. Well, you can open up any of your buildings in our building editor, any of the ploppable buildings in our building editor, and that's really been inspired by Spore. We've brought sort of the Spore editors over into SimCity, and you can add new modules to those buildings, and they'll give them new abilities. But each of those comes at a cost. So while it may create more jobs or give you more power, it could also cause more pollution or use your resources more quickly. So you've really got to make informed decisions there.
Yeah. Unlike back in the day, it was all like, I got to destroy my power plant, I got re-upgraded. It was like, oh my God. Now, we have all these additional aspects you can go to it to make it easier. You know?
That's right, and not only that, you can also customize your city to look however you want it to look. So between the curvy roads and having the modular buildings that you can upgrade, you can really create anything.
What else has the community said that they're like, because I was surprised when I heard curvy roads are like up there. I was like, what? Like, people want that. So what else are they really asking for?
Well, curvy roads, of course, are way up there because, you know, that way you can build the city that you want to be able to build. I think the other thing that we've heard a lot is about sort of the traffic simulation and be able to use multiple forms of transportation, and we're going to support that in the game. So we've got, you know, you can travel by car, Sims can travel by car, foot, or light rail, or buses, or trains. And, you know, we're working and exploring different ways we can use that. So,
tell us a little bit more about the multiplayer, where it's the I forgot what it's called, where you can make airports, and there's like tons of other big projects you guys can work together on.
Right. Well, those are great works in the region, and really, you're all going to have to collaborate. Multiple cities are going to have to collaborate on those great works because of the types of resources they need. So, whereas one city specializing in industry and coal may be providing alloy and other metals and resources, another city is going to have to provide workers. And every great work sort of have its own mix of what it needs and what types of cities it needs to be able to be created.
So what kind of city do you like? Do you like the tourism city?
Oh, wow. It depends on my mood. Sometimes I like to make the tourism city and be nice and friendly and with my Sims. Other times I just like to try to make as much money as possible, and I sort of ignore the pollution. So, I mean, every time I play, it's sort of a different way to play, and that's one of the things I love about it.
How is it in the office? Do you guys have like a big world that you're all playing together and just like competing?
Well, the regions only hold so many cities, and that's by design. You know, we want to make sure that you sort of know everybody in a region and what you do affects everybody. So, I mean, we play in different regions and different sizes and have fun with that. So.
Now, how do people actually be your friend to play with you? Do they need some kind of contact, like through your email? Do they join you, or?
Well, certainly we'll be able to use Origin to be able to find your friends, and we'll be able to use other ways as well. And when you start a region, you can pick whether you want to play it solo and play all the cities by yourself, or whether you want to play with friends, or whether you want to just jump into a random region and play with strangers in the world, which I think is actually some of the most fun ways to play. So.
Yeah, where it's like a pug group. You're just joining random people, a pickup group, and you're just like, good luck. Have fun.
Well, yeah, I mean, who knows? You might find like a great friend out there, a really good partner who complements your play style. I mean, the cool thing is you could even play a couple of cities in a region and have somebody else play a couple more. I mean, it's sort of up to you how you want to play it.
What kind of destruction can people do?
Well, I can assure you there will be disasters in the game. I mean, we know that's key to SimCity. I love disasters. I've got a 2.5-year-old. He loves disasters. But I can't go into detail about what we're going to have in the game today. So we will be telling you, though. I tell you, we love disasters, and we know everybody does too. So.
Okay. And because even if you have really bad neighbors, you can't. Will you be able to start wars? How can you like counteract saying I don't like you being my neighbor? How do you deal with that?
Well, as I said, like anything that you do sort of affects your neighbors. So you can be a bad neighbor yourself by, letting your crime go loose, letting your pollution get bad. Of course, that's going to affect your own city. So it sort of depends on how you want to play. But there's no sort of war or fighting or anything like that.
So I can't send the National Guard after my neighbor and be like, dude, you're done. You're done. Like the Mafia. What about that? Get the Mafia after it.
Well, I can't talk about the Mafia. I mean, who knows if the Mafia could appear, but there's no National Guard or anything like that.
Okay. Well, thank you for all your time. It comes out next year?
Yeah, it comes out for PC in February 2013.
Are you looking at any other platforms or just PC?
Just PC right now.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
So enjoyable. Beautiful job.
Thank you so much. We're really excited we got to show you.